Hi everyone, my name is Lima and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing my first impressions on a limited release fragrance that's from the house Zaharoff. I recently purchased myself a sample of this fragrance because I wasn't very sure myself, blind buying a full bottle, but the owner was very kind enough to upgrading my order to a full-size bottle. I'd like to give a big shout out to George Zaharoff, the creative director, the owner of the house. Thank you so much for sending me this bottle. I really appreciate it. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Joey Canoli, one of the other men behind this project of putting this special fragrance, working with George Zaharoff, putting this special fragrance for us to try. I heard it's very musky, it's very scandalous, and yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my first impressions on it. Now, before I begin my first impressions, make sure you hit that like button and let's jump right into it. So we'll start off with the box. You can see here it's got the Zaharoff logo saying Zaharoff, and it says Signature Royal X with the X in the background and gold, and on the side you could see the logo of the Zaharoff written a 9, and the other side say 6, so 69. So this was the briefing on this. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna start my first impression. So I'm gonna unbox this. I really love the Zaharoff boxes. They put a lot of work and art behind this. Yeah, very nice hardcover box. And here you can see a transparent bottle. I just love this bottle. It's got the X's behind in the front. It says Zaharoff Signature Royal XXX and the cap. So the cap here, you could pull it off like this, or I technically twist it so it just comes off easier. Yeah, so let me just put this aside and let's jump right into this. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to atomize the work. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Let's see how this one smells. I'm so excited. Wow. This is just beautiful. It's spicy. It's musky. It's a little bit dirty, but very fresh fragrance. It's not like how I heard it, people talk about it, that smelled like too much. It is a flanker to the Royal X, the original fragrance. This one is just a little bit more intense. I do get that muskiness. It's just this extra muskiness it has, the pepper note. It's just very nice comparing to the original Royal X. I'm also gonna try it on the skin. Let's see how this one smells. It's beautiful. Wow. This is something else. Yeah, it is a little bit aggressive. It is a little bit sharp. But if you love Royal X and you don't mind it stepping up a notch, you would definitely like this one. I'm kind of getting the smell of a little bit more intense smell. So keep in mind this smells of raw and erotic, if I could use those words, but they have got it exactly right. Like, I mean, it is, I get there lots of, it has this muskiness to it. And I get the Royal X here. The Royal X is more cleaner. This one's just more raw, it's more intense. Like, this is the second batch that was released. The first batch, from where I heard from George, it was not as intense as this. This one's just a little bit more intense. But I don't know how it will work, me wearing this fragrance, how it will project. But so far, I remember in the opening when I sprayed it on, it didn't wasn't that as intense. So in the beginning when I applied it on, it didn't smell as intense, but as it dries down, the smell just gets more intense. You really have to be okay with the muskiness, that eroticness, which you would call it, that just is a sexy note. This one definitely is bold. I don't know if it's that loud. I think the first time that I'm gonna try wearing this, I'm gonna put on 2 sprays to see how it works with my skin chemistry. But yeah, on the skin, it smells more intense. It smells more sharper. The briefing on this fragrance was on point, and it smells very musky, very raw. This fragrance is definitely bold. It does seem to be loud. I have to try it on myself. I'll probably apply 2 sprays the first time when I wear it, but they did a great job creating this fragrance with their briefing. It's right on point. You got to be very confident with yourself wearing this fragrance. So I highly recommend you purchasing yourself a sample to see if you like it or not, because I don't recommend you blind buying this unless you're really sure of yourself. I just recommend you purchasing up yourself a sample. Then you could pull the trigger after you tried it to see if you like it or not. So I'm gonna be wearing this fragrance a few times. Also asking my partner what she thinks of this fragrance, and I'm gonna do a comparison with the Royal X for you guys in another episode. So write down in the comment section below, let me know if you tried Zaharoff's signature XXX and what are your thoughts on it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.